G'day everyone. Today I thought I'd give you a review on my e-bike. It's a couple of years old. It's actually 3 years old now, I think. I bought it in 2018. It was a 2017 model. It was a superseded model. I paid $2,500 for it. The newest, when they were brand new, they were up for $3,000. Yeah, I said I was just going to have a look at them to my wife, and I came home with one, which is always a bit testing, but she was really good about it. The first thing I found was just the savings in fuel. I think this takes about 100 kilometres to drain the battery, and reading the reviews, they say it's about 50 cents to recharge from 0 to 100%, so that's pretty good. I think my car does about 500 k's and costs me about $60 to $70. So that's one little bonus about this e-bike, or all e-bikes in fact. The other thing about this is it makes you ride more often. Even days, windy days, where I would normally shy away from the pushy, I know that I can just press the button on this little baby and it'll pedal assist me all the way to work or the shops or wherever I'm going. The third thing about the e-bikes, I think they make you ride places you normally wouldn't, like this headland here, for instance. It's quite a steep headland. I know on my regular bike I'd shy away from this and take the road because it's just a little bit too hard for me, being an old guy, an old heavy unfit guy. So yeah, this e-bike, you push the button and you go up hills you wouldn't normally go around. So it definitely makes you ride more often. I think I get lazy, and I suppose a lot of people do. I used to have to go to the shops to pick up a few bits and pieces, and I'd always jump in my 1.5 ton car and drive 1.5 kilometres there and 1.5 kilometres back. But now I know with the power assistance, I'll jump on this, throw my veggies in my little backpack there I made, esky bag bolted to the bike rack, and it's big enough to put in bread, milk, and basically one shopping bag worth of groceries, and I can ride back home. So it saves the wear and tear on the car as well. Definitely greener, there's less traffic on the road. If everyone had an e-bike, the roads would be quieter, bit less exhaust fumes, better for the environment and better for your health. Even though it's easier to ride, you ride it more often, so I still think you're better off than I'm certainly better off than what I was before when I was riding the regular bike. As I may have mentioned earlier, I've done 6,000 kilometres on this bike in 2 years, or just under 2 years. I think I need about 1,000 or 2,000 kilometres on my old bike for the same amount of time. Yeah, so just showing you a few little features. When I was looking at e-bikes, I was told, even though you can get them in rear hub drives and front wheel hub drives, they say the best ones to get are the ones with the motor at the cranks. And if you are going for a motor at the cranks, go for a Shimano, Bosch or Yamaha. This is Shimano, as I said, 6,000 k's, hasn't let me down. Yeah, in 2017, this battery was one of the highest rated batteries. It's a 418 watt hour battery. Now they're doing 500, and I think even 650, and even breaking into the 700. But for me, this battery lasts me about 100 kilometres. So for me, I think works about 20 kilometres from home. I ride to and from work, and I come back and I've still got more than 50% battery. Up here you see the little display unit. If I turn him on here, hopefully you can see this clearly. Okay, so there we go, 5,834 k's. So here's the controllers here. This top black button changes the mode, so it'll show me my range. At the moment you can see on high I've got 66 kilometres left, on normal I've got 81 kilometres left, and on eco economy I've got 90 kilometres left. Up there you can see the time in the top left hand corner, and if I scroll through it'll show me, so far today I've done 800 metres. It's a record for me for the last couple of days. I've got 97% battery, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Actually, it's 1:30 daylight saving, click day. I have to change that. My average speed's 19.1 kilometres. My maximum speed was 34.3. The distance I've gone, a huge 2.8 kilometres to this headland. My odometer reading, back to my odometer reading, 58.34. Yeah, and over here, this is the controller. I just press these up and down, and I can go from off, economy mode, normal mode, and high. And the way I describe it, and you've probably heard a lot of other people describe it, is that when you put the motor on, especially in high range, the hills just go away. So it's a real buzz. And some say, why didn't you just get a motorbike? But for me, I think in a lot of ways these are better. There's no rego, no refueling, and you can ride them on places like this headland here. It's illegal for a registered motorbike to ride around, but you can jump on one of these things, and to me it's just as much fun as a motorbike. You can whiz around all the bike trails and headlands, through the bush, and yeah, wherever you want to go. So I highly recommend it. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Yeah, they're always improving. As I said before, I think they're up to the 700 batteries, 700 watt hour batteries. My motor is a 50 Newton meters of force motor, which it's good for me. It takes me up in the hills, and I'm 95 kilos. But I think now they're up to 70 Newton meters. I think of one of the dearer ones out now, so it'd be interesting to ride one of those, but this guy does the job. In two years, I've also noticed that the battery hasn't lost any efficiency. I still get to work, and the battery's about 85% charge, and that's how it was when I first started riding this bike. The lithium-ion batteries, they just don't seem to ever seem to drop in power efficiency. Another thing I did when I got this bike, it came with off-road tyres. I put on-road tyres because most of my bike riding, or 95% of it, is on the footpath and cycleways. And yeah, these tyres, 6,000 k's in, they've still got plenty of meat on them, so that's been good. Certainly a lot cheaper than driving my car to and from work. So I think that's everything I can think of. That pretty much wraps up the review on my bike. So if you're out to get one, either brand new or second hand, I'm very happy with Meritas. I've got a few mates that have got Meritas, and they've all given them the thumbs up. Okay, while I'm here, I'll just do a couple of shout outs, only two. My first shout out is to my mate. He's just started a YouTube channel, Down Under Projects. Have a look at him. He's a switched on young fella. He's always good with gadgets. He's got a yacht. He's always fixing up bits and pieces on his yachts. Sort of jack of all trades. So it's worthwhile tuning into Down Under Projects. I'll put his page up here. So give him a like, watch his clips, and subscribe. He'd really appreciate that. Another shout out is to another nice fella I've met on YouTube, Ryan Ingleton. Ryan, you're always helping everyone else out, so I thought it's only fitting that we give you a bit of a mention, and get anyone that's around to click on Ryan's page, look through his videos. He might even give you a shout out too. Alright, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the Merida review. I'm going to jump back on the cycle and whiz home. Okay, thanks guys, bye.